In compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Acts of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice having been given to all members of the governing body, the local source, and the Westfield leaders, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. The notice is also posted on the Borough Hall bulletin board. Let's stand for an invocation from Councilman.
Dear Lord, please protect the residents of Mountainside during this vacation season when they're away from town. Please protect the police department, fire department, and first aid squad while they do the services to the borough. And please protect our armed services while they protect our freedom.
Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Martha, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Here.
Councilman Lane is absent. Councilman Messler?
Here.
Councilman Mortimer?
Here.
Councilman Turner is absent. Councilman Wasp?
Here.
First, we have approval of the minutes for the regular and work session meeting of June 15th, 2010.
So moved.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Wasp?
Yes.
Next, we have the minutes of the work and executive session meetings of July 6, 2010.
So moved.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Wasp?
Yes.
Next, we're going to skip over the proclamation and go to the presentation by the Days of Realization.
On behalf of Governor Livingston's Trend, we'd like to thank the mayor and the council for your continued support and contributions to the Days of Realization. We got really great feedback back from our program, and it couldn't have been done without your help. So
Can you
thank
just
you.
tell us a little bit about it? Could you tell the audience exactly what it is?
It was a 2-day program. The first day, we took 26 victims from drunk driving and drug and alcohol accidents. And we try to set it up for every 15 minutes someone dies from using these products. And we wanted to show what it would be like if in our own community we lost someone every 15 minutes. So we took them away and painted their face white, put them in a black shirt, and they weren't allowed to talk to anyone the rest of the day. And also their cell phones were taken away, so they couldn't communicate with anyone whatsoever. Then that night they were taken to a night program in which they listened to a former jail student who, through drinking, he got into a really bad accident, and it's a miracle that he's alive today. So that really got through to the kids. And then we also had Lorraine Reedy, who does a lot of work at the Berkeley Heights schools, and she did a debriefing session. And then we also had them watch an informative movie in which, like, they just showed many accidents from alcohol and drugs. And then the next day, do you guys want to talk about that?
You got it so far, but sure.
Sure.
So the next day, all the students we brought back to GL, where we had an assembly in which the entire upper class student body, so the seniors and the juniors, they came in and they entered through the side entrance where they walked on stage, and there on stage was a coffin, and inside that coffin was a mirror. So as they walked past the coffin, they would look in and they would see their own image in the coffin. So kind of eerie. Also on stage were various photographs of all the victims, some personal effects like a varsity jacket, a basketball, a baseball. And then they sat down in the audience, where we then brought in all the victims. We had them sit up front. And then over the course of 2 hours, we had various speakers come up and speak. One woman who had lost her son to drug abuse. Amber Paizo's father, who runs the 5K in Berkeley Heights, he lost her daughter on July 16th back in 2005. He spoke. So it was a very powerful program which all the students were able to go ahead and take part in and see the effects and what drugs and alcohol abuse had on the families left behind. We showed them that it doesn't just affect you, it affects all those around you.
And another really important part of the funeral was when, the night before, when they were at the hotel, each victim had to write a letter to a family member or a friend. And at the funeral, we had 4 kids read their letters, and it was really heartfelt because most of their parents were in the audience, and they were hysterically crying, and it was just like a wake-up call to everyone, I think. So thank you very much for everything you did to contribute to our program.
Thank you.
And if I could, Mr. Mayor, also just point out Andy Huber, who ran the program, our school resource officer that spends a lot of time at Deerfield, Beechwood, and Governor Livingston, and he got the group together and spearheaded the project. So I'd like to thank Andy as well. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Kids, thank you.
Thanks, Andy.
Okay, next we have some resolutions. We're going to start with Resolution 90, 2010. Jeff?
Everyone received 4 bids for the borough's pothole repair contract 2010/3. Borough engineer Michael Disco recommends that the bid be awarded to the lowest bidder, Dunbar Construction, Inc., from Kenilworth at the rate of $16.90 per square foot, not to exceed $25,000. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Call the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Watts?
Yes.
Next we have Resolution 91, 2010. Glenn?
This resolution will appoint Ronald Romack as second-floor supervisor at an annual rate of $5,000, retroactive to January 1st, 2010.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Call the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Watts?
Yes.
Next we have Resolution 92, 2010.
I got it.
You want to take that, Bob?
Having received 4 bids for contract 2010-1, construction of a basketball court on Our Lady of Lourdes property on Central Avenue, Borough engineer Mike Disco recommends the award go to Dunbar Construction Incorporated from Kenilworth, New Jersey, for base bid, alternate number 1 bid, alternate number 2 bid, and alternate number 3 bid, foundation only, for a total lowest bid in the amount of $81,726, pending the approval of ordinance 1174-2010 being read this evening. So moved.
You have a second? Second. Just for the public's edification, that project is also being funded by a grant from Union County as well as a grant from the Watts Foundation. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Watts?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 93, 2010.
This resolution will authorize Borough Engineer Michael Disco to apply for a Department of Transportation grant for roadway paving and improvements to Pembroke Road. So moved.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Watts?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 94, 2010. Deanna?
This resolution will authorize the mayor and council to enter into an agreement with the County of Union for the 2010-2011 Community Development Block Grant, and to prioritize the borough's needs into number 1, Senior Handyman Program, number 2, Senior Program Advisor, number 3, Senior Transport Program.
You have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Watts?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 95, 2010. Bob?
Yes, having paid twice in error, this resolution will refund a $100 charge for video discovery pay by Richard Lenrick of 190 North Avenue East, Cranford, New Jersey. So moved.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Watts?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 96, 2010.
This resolution will approve the appointment of Teresa Graziano as full-time finance assistant at the annual rate of $32,000 with full benefits retroactive to April 1st, 2010.
You have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Was?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 97, 2010.
This resolution will confirm the appointment of Brittany Stites as part-time Assistant Tax Collector and Police Records Clerk at an hourly rate of $19.70 without benefits effective July 13th, 2010. So moved.
You have a second?
Second.
Call the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Was?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 98, 2010. Deanna?
This resolution will approve the late annual liquor license renewal for Regini Restaurant Incorporated.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Well, I thought there was a second establishment that was also going to be included.
The other one didn't get the tax clearance, so they weren't able to renew.
Okay. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Was?
Yes.
Next, we have second reading of Ordinance 1174, 2010.
I can do that, Mayor.
Thank you.
An ordinance to appropriate the sum of $30,000 from the Capital Improvement Fund for the construction of the basketball court from the aforementioned resolution.
Second.
We have a second. This is a second reading, so we have public input.
Seeing no public input, I move this section of the meeting be closed.
All those in favor of closing public portion,
Aye.
poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Was?
Yes.
Next, we have first reading of Ordinance 1175, 2010.
Yes, is an ordinance amending Chapter 9, Building and Housing of the Code of the Borough of Mountainside pertaining to fees for permits for installation of signs. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
There's no public input on this. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Was?
Yes.
Next, we have first reading of Ordinance 1176, 2010.
This ordinance amends Ordinance 1133-2007, fixing the salary ranges for certain municipal employees.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
For the information of the public, the only salary that's being amended is we're amending it to include the second floor supervisor, which had not been previously listed in the ordinance. Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Was?
Yes.
I think next would be bills and claims from that.
We have a motion.
We have a motion to approve a raffle application for the Mountainside PTA for a premise draw raffle. Somebody make that motion?
So moved.
You have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Next, bills and claims.
All right, be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills of the persons named and for the amounts stated below have been duly audited and found to be correct this 20th day of July, 2010. The same be paid after council's review if and when funds are available, and that the mayor, council president, administrator, and treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for same. Total $1,313,540.44.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
Yes.
Councilman Was?
Yes.
Next, we have council comments.
Yeah, I have one. I just wanted to say congratulations to Shannon Compton. She was this year's winner of the Mountainside Historical Society's essay writing contest. She also happens to be class valedictorian over at Deerfield. She wrote an essay entitled Dear Jim about James Egan, for which Egan Court is named after. And again, I just wanted to extend the mayor's and council's congratulations to Shannon for a job well done. Thank you.
Any other council comments? I have a comment for those of you that were here on July 4th and enjoyed the fireworks. I want to thank the Public Works Department as well as the volunteer fire department. They were out the next day cleaning up after the fireworks. In fact, Bob Farley, who was a member of the volunteer fire department and also a member of our public works. He discovered one shell that was unexploded. It was the size of a tennis ball. Bob Farley, for those of you who don't know, is a lifelong resident of the borough. He's a member of the fire department. Bob is also a member of the volunteer rescue squad, and he's a senior member on the Department of Public Works. I'd like to thank him as well as all the members of the Public Works Department and the volunteer fire department. I would say we would have some public comments, but I don't see any public here tonight, so we can dispense with the...
That's public.
with the public comments. We do have some matters to go over in executive session, whereas the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey permits the public to be excluded from certain matters to be discussed by the governing body, and whereas the mayor and council desire to discuss personnel and potential litigation, which are matters that are where the exclusion of the public is permitted. Whereas public disclosure of the results of this discussion will be made as soon as the matter discussed has been resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the aforesaid matter shall be discussed in closed session upon adoption of this resolution. It's personnel matters and potential litigation. So we have a motion to close the public session, and so moved.
So moved.